Dude, I have no idea what happened with the Ironmouse situation. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people were going at her because they're like, why the f is this ugly VTuber have that many subs compared to our boy Kai? WWW. I'm actually curious, what is the level of harassment that she's been getting?
This video is going to be a long-winded rant, and if you like that, welcome. Come join the Angry British Man. And if not, don't worry, my normal videos will resume after this one. I just had to talk about this. I feel like online lately, it has been a miserable experience for any of us to be online, and I actively...
Oh, also fun fact, a lot of people like to say that Mizkif made you or Asmongold made you. Fun fact, do you know the people responsible for making me are actually the anime man Connor and Garnt? They gave me a shout out on Trash Taste back when they used to be fans of my Arknights content, and they actually really put me on the map. So that was the original boom of my channel. Fun fact, this was about 3 years ago.
Feel that my mental health gets drained slowly using any online platform, especially my personal case, Twitter. I think Twitter allowing people to make money from ads is probably one of the worst changes to any platform in history. Sure.
Let me tell you why it's horrible that Twitter makes money from ads. So the reason why that's horrible is because now any type of pitchfork mob mentality will be enforced to the 10th degree. And the reason why this is because now critical thinking is going out the window. Why is that? Because if you can say, insert this person here is bad, and you can assure yourself this tweet has pop-up potential or pop-off potential, then the angry mob is going to get even angrier because now, guess what? They're making a lot of money for being angry. They're making a lot of money for feigning outrage. Any monetary incentive to a fake bitch, they're going to take every single time. Issues that are this big blow up to be this big. Allegations that have no truth now become a fucking concrete fact. As long as anybody can make money off of what it is that they're yelling about, they're going to do it. And that's the goddamn truth.
I get $20 here and there for tweeting a funny picture of my giant monkey behind me, but there are those who use it to spread misinformation, lies, just make stuff up, spew absolute vile hatred stuff. It's pretty horrible experience to use it now, as Twitter seems to feel like it only wants outragement bait or tweets that'll make people angry. And if you're not seeing that, you're seeing somebody get killed. So it's really just a miserable experience.
And don't get me wrong, I think it's funny to piss people off, but I don't think it's funny to piss people off over like serious topics. I like Twitter, like shit posting, like, oh, I'll put on a MAGA hat. Oh, look who I'm voting for. If what one guy is voting for is enough for you to puke from the fucking mouth, okay, well, you're just an idiot, right? If me saying that Eula is my waifu is gonna piss you off, well, congratulations, bro, okay? Your therapy bill is not my problem. You need to be severely medicated.
Overall. And don't get me started on TikTok and Instagram, which are famous for their brutal comments. And I wouldn't really even use the word brutal, because I think brutal can sometimes mean there's a bit of honesty and fun there, but I would say it's just cruel. Like, just being online right now is cruel. It feels like nobody has any respect for each other. But I don't think I've quite lost as much faith in the internet as I have until now. But look, I'll be honest. This video is about one thing. It's about the weird blanket hatred towards VTubers. I've seen a massive, massive hate train against Ironmouse, which I don't understand. And I know that you guys aren't the ones doing this. You guys watching this video are very normal and well-adjusted people, and I appreciate that. But there are a lot of people online that seem to just have fun ruining other people's lives. I don't...
So the only issues that I have with VTubers are, one, VTuber subathons, because they're way too easy. Let's just be real, okay? Being on camera is the hardest part. That's it. That's just minor gripe. And two, VTubers who use these online VTuber rigs, and then they call people who are streaming with their webcam bald, fat, and ugly. Because I'm just saying, if you have to use an image because you don't want anybody to see your likeness, well, then don't throw stones from your glass house. That's pretty much it. Those are the two minor gripes that I have with VTubers, and those are just a very few small gripes, and they're not really that big of a deal regardless.
Understand it. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I bringing all of this up? Well, don't worry, it'll all make sense. Just get along for the ride and listen to the weird British man rant at you. You see, in 2024, Ironmouse broke the all-time sub record on Twitch. It was a massive achievement.
Yeah, well, Kai doubled it. Yeah, but Kai doubled it. So did you notice that? Our streamer doubled it. So it kind of doesn't mean diddly squat, to be honest, Sea-Dog.
I'm sure an amazing and an inspiring moment for all of us, as well as Mouse. Unfortunately, probably what you didn't see was the deluge of vile comments, disturbing threats, and just overall hatred towards Mouse. And
No, I saw all that. I thought that shit was weird as fuck. Bro, people were geeking over that shit.
I have to tell you that this all started here and it's pretty much gone with now, but sadly this is a thing that has been going on for a very, very long time. And this is not just for Mouse. VTubers in general have had to deal with a lot of shit just for being an anime girl or boy on the internet. So let's go back in time a little bit so that we can better understand the full scope of this mess. Yes, you got me. This is a video about me defending my friend. 100%. I'm not even trying to hide that. But I also just want to bring a tiny bit of attention to the level of normalized hate that is just for some reason acceptable. And hopefully that, you know, maybe this video can make a tiny bit of a change. Because what
I will say, VTubers were widely accepted for a very long time and honestly massively successful. Anybody could go buy like a $10,000 rig and start securing like 300 to 400 viewers on Twitch, and their fucking like ratios on their Twitter game were insane. But yeah, it seems like the pushback is now at an all-time high, 100%.
What some of these creators have to endure is on a level that I've never seen before on the internet.
If you're a female VTuber, good addendum. Yeah, male VTubers, nobody gives a shit.
Very long time. 4 years ago, VTubers had a massive explosion in popularity here in the West. Now, obviously, they've been around in Japan for a while because this is very Japanese coded. But, you know, 4 years ago, they blew up and people started getting into them. However, there was a lot of pushback from people like me included who were kind of like, what is this? I don't know what this is. But I like it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, let's just be real. I mean, VTubing is cringe. But the thing is, it's like anime. Like, anime is cringe. But, like, you will find the audience that enjoys the cringe. And so, yeah, it kind of is what it is. It's kind of like a necessary evil. I'm not going to expect people to just, like, get it and not make fun of it. I'm like, all right, go ahead, talk your shit. But it just getting to a level where it's like, all right, let's calm down a little bit.
And I'm sure any VTuber who was around in this era could tell you the amount of hatred that was given out towards VTubers. Like, why are you using a voice changer? Are you a man? Are you an AI, perhaps? You know, pretty uninspired, insulting comments. And
well, I mean, let's also be real. There's a lot of dudes pretending to be female VTubers. You know, I mean, like, it's happened and it still happens, right? So I understand the skepticism.
During this boom is when a lot of people found Ironmouse as well. Now,
I mean, I'll be real. Like, when I eventually have to retire and I fall off horrifically, I'm going to make a VTuber model with the fattest pair of fucking tits you've ever seen. Invest like 200 grand into it. Okay, use an AI for my speech and just pretend to be a woman. And then I'm gonna open an OnlyFans and I'm gonna monetize the shit out of that. And then I'm gonna open a fucking Fansly. And then I'm gonna open a Patreon. And then I'm gonna make an AI chatbot to sext with my viewers. I'm telling you, man, like, VTubing, OnlyFans, slutting, that's the fucking name of the game, man.
Ironmouse had actually been streaming a long time before this as well.
The name of the game.
It wasn't until this moment where a lot of VTubers were on Twitch and kind of getting great viewership. Now, obviously, VTubers choose to be represented by an avatar for a multitude of reasons, but for Mouse, it was for anonymity, which is why most VTubers do it. And now, look, I cannot talk for Mouse. You know, Mouse is her own person, but, you know, Mouse has been sick for a very long time with a multitude of illnesses, but the main one being primary immune deficiency. Primary immune deficiency is slightly different to autoimmune diseases that you might have heard about. Autoimmune diseases are where your immune system kind of attacks itself, whereas primary immune deficiency means that your immune system just doesn't work or doesn't work very well. And I'm sure a lot of my viewers are familiar with this because I'm always raising money for charities that want to find cures and support people with primary immune.
My problem is, dude, it's so hard to find good charities that I actually believe in, right? That's my biggest issue, is that I think charity work is great, but it's just, I'm so, like, salty about it because I feel like at a certain point, it's like, okay, man, we've raised you $1 billion. Can you fix this shit or not? It feels like sometimes charity is just throwing money into a blender. And it's so hard for me to get over that hump.
I never get it right. Primary immune deficiencies. I mess it up all the time. When you have a really bad case of primary immune deficiency, it means that stuff like vaccines don't work on you. It means that you're worried about getting sick constantly from everything. Whereas maybe you and I could eat a bunch of dirt, maybe going even near dirt or someone who's slightly ill 20 feet away could easily get you sick or give you a bad case of pneumonia. This disease means that Mouse pretty much can't interact with anyone and can't leave her room. And even if she wanted to, Mouse was disabled for a very long time and has slowly started to regain the ability to walk thanks to being able to finally support premium healthcare. Yay, love America! So this meant the only human contact the Mouse got was pretty much talking to her parents or very close family who she was kind of already adjusted to, and family who understood about the disease and took precautions. And look, I know this is a lot of information, but what I'm trying to get at is that you can only imagine how crushingly lonely this must be.
Absolutely.
Imagine not being able to leave your room, Yes, we were all there during COVID, but we at least knew that it was probably going to end at some point. And I'm sure many of you knew, me included, that this was awful for our mental health. Not being able to see the people that you care about or interact with friends or just have a casual interaction.
Bro, I got so fucking fat, it's crazy. I am still facing the repercussions of COVID. Guys, I got up to 330 pounds. Fast forward from COVID, I am now down to 233 pounds. Guys, I have lost 97 pounds since COVID. Where the fuck did I even put 97 pounds on this body? Like, guys, that's another human. I know human beings, adults, who are 97 pounds. Like, I just took an Asmongold off my body and just created it, which is nuts.
Interaction with a cashier person.
Yeah, that's some mitosis type shit.
All of us missed. And it was thanks to VTuber technology getting so much better and more accessible that Mouse was able to stream like me or like you or like any other big streamer. It was a level playing field. And on top of that, if you were a more artistically inclined person, you could show off your artistic skills by, I don't know, costume design or singing or lore or voice acting. There's so many more facets to it than me raging at Jump King. It's talent, okay? And one of the best clips of Mouse's early career is when she's trying to raise money to get a new medical bed. Basically, normal beds, not good. They don't offer you support. They don't allow you to, go and, lie upright. Basically, a lot more support. She asked her viewers if they'd be willing to donate towards that, and within minutes, they'd smash that goal.
I don't like to call my bed my bed. I don't like calling it my bed. It makes me feel very embarrassed. It makes me feel not so good. So I like to call my bed my workspace because that's where I am all the time. Fox, thank you so much for the Italy.
$1,000?
God damn it! Val, what are you doing? Val, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you.
And I think a lot of people forget that Mouse didn't used to stream long.
insane.
Mouse used to only stream for like an hour or two at a time and then would go offline to take medication. But now feels comfortable enough to take the medication and still keep streaming, which I think is an amazing thing and something that the outpouring support has allowed us to do. And obviously VTubers do more than just talk and play crappy games like me. Some of them have god-tier singing skills. We all know that Mouse was training to be an opera singer and sounds incredible.
If you could look at me once more.
Damn, is that
I
her?
met with aesthetically pleasing designs that are constantly changing, and it's no wonder that VTubers eventually had their boom. Now, obviously, Twitch and YouTube are very gamer-centric and gamer-focused, and gamers aren't exactly known for being the most chill and reasonable people. Look, I was a Call of Duty kid. If I said the things that I said in those lobbies and they were recorded, I would not be here today. I would not have a career.
Oh, bro, if my League of Legends all chat logs were leaked, I would... Actually, you know what? Maybe I wouldn't be cooked because I actually think that I'm uncancelable. Yeah, never mind. I actually think I'd be fine. I mean, I'll be real. I've been through way worse. What it is, boys. Bop, bop, bop. Yo.
All right,
yeah, I'd be good.
Korea. I was toxic, okay? Now look, I've been a content creator for 10 plus years online. It's been my entire adult life. I've been doing this for so long that I'm a fossil in internet years. And even before that, I would pretty much only spend my time on the internet. And it was normal that as a creator that you would get some kind of hatred towards you, or some people who would just blindly write mean comments. It was part of the job. Doesn't mean it's a good part or that we should accept it, but it's just kind of how it was. And because
I mean, as a content creator, you should get used to, as quickly as possible, people saying completely false, baseless things at you 24/7. It is going to happen at some point of your career, and you can either let it destroy you or you can let it fuel you. Those are your two options. I know which one I choose. But it is the truth. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen very frequent.
Every creator would get a bunch of hate comments here and there. There was kind of a mutual respect amongst creators that you wouldn't just blindly insult each other for no reason. You wouldn't insult someone you didn't know or you didn't have beef with. It was a thing that you could expect because that's how normal people behave. However,
true. A great man once said, survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
But nowadays, it kind of feels like that's not the case anymore. It feels like it's kind of encouraged or okay to punch down and make fun of other creators that you don't like, or you think that something's weird about them. And this has happened a lot with VTubers. For example, in 2022, a massive TikTok creator, Noah Glenn Carter, made a video mocking the fact that people wanted to meet Mouse virtually. Here you go.
This might be the saddest video on the internet. So I want you to take a look at all these people. They were all trying to get the attention of a monitor. Basically, that's a popular VTuber on the monitor that was virtually attending an anime convention. And this whole crowd of people were following the monitor in hopes that they could get a picture with it.
Now, obviously,
This guy sounds like such a loser, bro. Bro, there are people at an anime convention. We already know they're fucking lame, bro. Relax.
you and I know that Mouse can't leave her room, and this is the only way that Mouse can walk around a convention or see any of her viewers, or any of those viewers can talk to Mouse. It's a rare experience for everyone involved, and an amazing feat of technology that we can even do anything like this. And to his credit, he did apologize.
This is an apology to a creator called Ironmouse because of this video. Now, in my video on this, I called the video one of the saddest videos on the internet, which is completely unnecessary on my part. And Ironmouse actually responded, clarifying that the people weren't even crowding her, but instead they were crowding somebody named Connor that was there. I'm really sorry to you, Ironmouse, if you're watching. My video was completely unnecessary.
Bro, this necklace is the universal symbol for, oh yeah, this guy's a douchebag. You've never seen anybody in your whole life wear that shit who wasn't a 10,000 beers, please. I'm sure the guy's fine. I just want to shit on him a little bit. Don't you have a necklace like that too? Hell no, bro. My shit gold.
I really hope that my video didn't cause you any kind of negativity or anything. And again, I am so sorry if it did. I will be deleting that video as soon as I post this one.
First of all, ouch. Second of all, you didn't think there was going to be any negativity? What do you mean by that?
Hey, me making this video, shitting on your whole existence, I didn't think it would cause you any stress. Bro got caught in 4K.
And now look, to Noah's credit, he did apologize and take down the video. And I think that needs to be commended, as a lot of people don't have the common decency to do that anymore. But would you not have taken it down if nobody complained? If everyone joined in? Haha, let's make fun of it.
Yeah, I would have kept it up.
Would you not have taken it down? Or did you take it down just because people were like, hey man, you're kind of a dick? The reason why I show you this is not because I want to send any hatred. This is 2 years ago. It does not matter. It's over. Do not send hatred towards another creator. And if you do, you are a piece of shit and you should not be here. But why is it now that you can just dunk on something that you don't know anything about, you don't understand, and you didn't bother to research into? Why is that the norm now? Why is it that you just post first and research second? Oh, I got some hate about this. I'll take it down. Don't worry about the other 500 videos where I blindly made fun of people I don't understand. The sad truth now is that it seems like it's okay if you're a large creator to be a dick to anybody you want or don't like or don't agree with. You know, having a large audience is a huge responsibility. Whether we like it or not, we are influencers. We influence people with our opinions and what we say. I'm sure some people watching this video right now will be influenced by my opinion on all of this stuff.
Now, the issue is, I believe this. I understand that every content creator does hold a certain responsibility. Every content creator does have a certain amount of influence over their chat. Howsoever, it is very important that we as a conglomerate do not hold streamers accountable for their schizophrenic chatters, because there are extremists. There are certain people who watch streams who cannot differentiate entertainment from actuality, persona from real shit. And that's the big issue. While content creators can go above and beyond to make sure that their community knows how they feel, there are some people who watch them who are devoid of reason, and we should not hold them accountable for those type of people. My opinion. Yeah, me and have schizophrenia. I also have schizophrenia.
That's how it goes. But for some reason, it's okay now to blindly hate others and send rabid fans to go and attack people and stuff they don't understand. Why? It's hard enough just existing right now. It is horrible living in this year. It is a miserable time to be alive. Why are we making it harder for everyone? And if you're
I think it's great. I don't know. My life's great right now. I don't know. I got no problems to deal with. I think everything is so good.
a VTuber, it is kind of just accepted now that you just get this level of blind hatred all the time. It's insane. Why is this okay? Anyway, moving on with the timeline. Since then, Mouse, and I assume most VTubers, have had to deal with
Now, the other thing is that, okay, getting a bunch of blind hate for merely just existing is also a massive W to you, because your community will be that much more hardcore, and you will form like devout cult-like followings when they realize, wow, this person's getting shit on for no reason. I know how that fucking feels. And it'll make you grow stronger. And it's very important to not abuse a community that trusts you that much, because it happens. It really does happen. People relate with people getting shit on so fucking hard without cause. It's the truth. So you can use it or you can let it go, but I think it's important to talk about how bullshit some people have it for no reason.
Insult after insult, that is normalized. For Mouse personally, this level of hatred and vitriol.
If you got a community that trusts you blindly, that's also a big issue. I agree. I think there's also a certain amount of we want answers that every streamer should be okay with answering, right? I think it's very important to be transparent with your audience at all times. And that's something that I try very hard to do, is to be transparent whenever possible. But that is kind of hard with VTubing due to the fact that, well, a lot of it comes from anonymity. So you can't really give that levels of transparency that, another streamer might be able to do.
Escalated another level when Mouse was nominated for the Game Awards. Now, the Game Awards have this category for Content Creator of the Year. Obviously, this year had a massive amount of very, very big creators that I'm sure we're all familiar with. But to the surprise of Mouse, and to most of us, Mouse got nominated. And this isn't saying that Mouse didn't deserve it. Mouse had an amazing year. Mouse had raised a ton of money for charity, had broken the all-time sub record for a woman on Twitch, and had done just some of the most amazing shit when you consider that Mouse is bedridden and has to have medication every single day that completely changes how any of this would be done, and providing such an insane energy to every stream whilst battling a ton of medical issues that are permanent throughout Mouse's life. I think the nomination is deserved, and by some sheer miracle, Mouse had won the award. It was a crazy achievement, and nobody expected Mouse to win, to be honest, because Mouse was by far the smallest creator out of the ones that were nominated.
And the Game Award goes to Ironmouse.
But the thing is that it doesn't matter who the biggest is. It only matters who can move their community the quickest. And VTuber fans and anime fans, they are very loyal. And they are very supportive. And there's a lot of creators that have more viewers, but they're not really watching them for them. Like Cypher PK. Cypher PK is a great guy. I've hung out with him many times. We even did a show together the other day. However, I think Cypher PK would agree that a lot of people are there just because Fortnite. I don't know how many people will watch a Cypher PK road trip stream. And I think that's very important because the Ironmouse viewers are like, we fucking love this anime girl. And so there is a difference. Yes, there's higher viewer counts, but there's also like level of commitment to their streamer.
Ironmouse couldn't be here tonight because Ironmouse is animated, and sadly, we're not in the Matrix yet.
Obviously, these creators were massive, and a lot of their fans that are watching the Game Awards were a bit upset about Mouse winning the award. This has led to a constant, and I cannot preface this enough, a constant stream of hatred now that Mouse has had to deal with openly on all of her socials for years now. This is the level of hatred that is normally like, I just gotta show you. I gotta show you. It's like ridiculous. This is 2022. Back when Mouse's comments were pretty normal, I'd say. As you can see here, this is beating Kai. Okay, a little negative and unnecessary, but not that bad. This over Kai. Bro, who are you? And luckily at this point, not all the comments are like this, but they're by far the most liked ones. And it only gets worse the closer we get to today. We all came from that Kai video, right? This is #1 streamer. No way blood, this is #1 streamer. This is who gets #1 on Twitch. It's an evil world we live in. And you'd think, okay, maybe something happened at the time. This has been pretty much constant until now. Speed and Kai on top. How is the streamer of the year? How is the streamer of the year? This won the award, by the way. Oh, hell nah. This is who won. No cap, who's Ironmouse? Brain rot. This beats Cypher PK. Game Awards are wild.
Okay, maybe I'm having a severe disconnect because this to me is like no big deal. I think I'm like a beaten, battered veteran to where this would affect me zero. These are the type of hate comments that I like to get. But I think I'm different. But I can understand if someone else would get affected by this, and that's completely fine.
Why did you win? No way this won Creator of the Year. I'm crying. This literally goes on and on. And you'd think, okay, look, it's because Mouse won the Streamer of the Year. It probably stops after that. Oh no. So many people are like, post this on Instagram Reels. Post this on Reels. Oh yeah, great, because love that. Love being toxic on Instagram. Bro, who are you? I'm begging you, please post this on Instagram. Why do people just want to be so cruel? What the f***? Just chill the f*** out, man. Who the f*** is watching this? This thing has the most subs on Twitch. How did you beat Kai? No human being on the planet wearing this. Okay, well, I wear it. It's on fire. Okay, jeez. On my life.
Yes, Connor. Man, why was that shit so zesty? God damn, bro went off, girl.
I've never in my entire life seen a single stream. Why do you care? Why? Like, if I just haven't seen something, I just don't interact. I don't understand what has happened where we all feel the need to say our opinion and be like, yeah, guys, we hate this, right? Who cares? You're a loser. This has gone on for
I can agree how this would be annoying. I can agree how this would be annoying.
months. And it's pretty much just led to Mouse just not posting on TikTok, which I feel is really fucked up. You can just successfully bully a massive creator off a platform. The reason why this all happened, by
Not me. No, sir. I am the cancer that exists on this website. I am the tumor that is growing on you slowly. Not me, baby. Tectone never dies. Heroes never die. Main tank, baby. Main tank. And just wait. Give me a couple days. Slide into OnlyFans. #1 DPS. Just wait.
by the way, is just because Mouse won an award. What? And this is just the stuff that Mouse gets on her own socials. This doesn't include the hatred that she receives from just existing in those posts from those low-tier bait.
I understand that not everyone is built like me, and I think if Mouse is getting upset by this, I think that's perfectly valid. I realize that I am just a freak of nature with my mental resolve being psychotic. Guys, I shit you not. So you guys might not know this. 4 months ago, I was hospitalized for stress. I was rushed off from my house in an ambulance. That same level of panic I had 2 days ago. And because I've been in that place where I felt that level of life-threatening stress, dude, I popped the propranolol, turned on the bath, opened up my book of Vinland Saga, and I said in my head, it's my mantra, this too shall pass. My heartbeat, my blood cold, my vision blurry. And I said, nope, this too shall pass. 25 minutes later, I was chilling. It was all good. I realized that I'm a freak, and I should not expect other people to deal with that. So my heart goes out to Ironmouse, because she already has enough to deal with.
Twitter accounts that post, can you believe this cartoon is beating Mars streamer, guys? And it only escalated once more when
Can you
Ironmouse
believe
got
this
the
streamer is
all-time
beating this
sub-record
cartoon?
on Twitch, which led to a bunch of news articles tweeting about it and people talking about it. And unfortunately, a lot of people were just being blindly hateful. And of course, this level of hatred doesn't just stay on the platforms you'd expect it to. It's also in Mouse's chat. Here is a 85-page document of just some recent bans of people saying the most heinous shit towards Mouse. Now, you're telling me this bitch-ass VTuber surpassed Kai Cenat? God, you know these people are so ugly. Just sad how Sims donate to this crap. This is the bitch that broke Kai's record. I refuse to believe any of you are real human beings. Unless you have less than 60 IQ, no one in this chat is real. I've been watching this shit for 10 minutes and I want to kill myself. How do people watch this shit, you weirdos? You'll never get on Kai's level. You guys know this is a fat guy, right? Amongst obviously all those insults.
What the fuck?
A lot of people saying that Mouse is lying about her illness, which, I mean, I don't have to tell you why that's wrong. Like, look at this. This is psychotic. This is fucked up. How is this okay? And by the way, this is the list, obviously, that doesn't include the N-word bans, or that would be another 20 pages. Because of course it would be. Like if this was my chat, I just would not stream. I would just not show up. This is fucked. 100%. I want to make this clear. I'm not blaming any creator. Obviously, we saw a lot of people name dropping Kai, saying how could this lose to Kai and all that stuff. This is not me blaming Kai in any capacity. I think his audience is at the size that is absolutely absurd. And at that level, you can try and tell your viewers, hey man, look, be respectful, which Kai has on numerous times. He's
For sure. Well, the problem is Kai's content panders a lot to, like, middle schoolers, high schoolers. And those kids are fucking vile. Those kids will rip you a fucking live. They will just be saying dumb shit for no reason because they have no line of logic whatsoever, right? I really don't think Kai can really help it. Like, Kai tries very hard to preach good morals. I mean, you can't go a single minute without him thanking God for something, right? I really don't think it's his fault at all.
He's openly praised Ironmouse and been very supportive towards small creators.
Ironmouse has always been top 5 all time. She's somebody I had to pass during my first subathon. Now, I know people are defensive. I know a lot of people defend me and shit like that. But Chad, if you actually looked at her stream and actually kept up with what she's doing, you feel what I'm saying? Not only was it for a good cause, but it was pretty well put together.
But obviously, as a creator, you do still have some influence over your viewers. And I think it's important.
And then he has people doing coke on stream. Well, I don't really think he said, yeah, go ahead and do coke. I feel like some people might just be wilding, right? For real. I feel like sometimes people just be wilding. You know what I'm saying?
To make sure that when you see this behavior in the community that you call it out. And I'm not entirely sure when this happened online, but it feels like it's okay to just blindly make fun or hate something you don't understand or have not learned anything about. But I guess that is more of a reflection of the current times we live in. Because everyone seems to do that all the time. As a creator, I would be embarrassed if I saw my viewers blindly hating on someone else using my name. I would be mortified if I saw that. And the one good thing about all you guys is that I know that you don't do that. And I appreciate that because you're all cool and you're all normally well-adjusted people, I hope. And look,
I also think that my community is really good. Like really, really, really fucking good. Like actually absurdly good. I mean, my community is there for me no matter what. They support anybody that I watch. They support anybody that cares about me. If somebody comes out in defense of me, they always go say, yo, we really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting our retard. Like, I love them. They're great. I think they're great people. And they're a conglomerate of pretty much all my friends' viewers. It feels nice. Feels good. And your haters are the worst. Yeah, they're pretty fucking bad. But then again, I kind of can't blame people for hating on me considering it's like kind of like free content. Tectone equals bad, Omegalo. You know, it's been that way for years, but hey, I'm gonna be live again tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, things are good.
I'll admit, I don't have a point of this video. I don't have a plan. I was just going crazy looking at all of this open hatred and losing my mind, wondering why this is normal. That was literally it. And that's the reason why I'm in this video. And I kind of wanted to ask if anyone else or any other VTubers or any other even YouTubers, if you've experienced this same kind of level of blind hatred yourself. I would love to hear about it, just so that I know that I'm not going crazy. I hope we can have a civilized and good discussion in the comments. And so with that, I wish you all the best of luck. Don't let these urinal cake eating children distract you from what you want to do in life. Now I'm going to go drink a beer.
Just remember, you will never have a more devoted, loyal viewer than when you convert someone from a hater to a watcher. Because hate watchers are already loyal. But then if you can convince them, wait a minute, maybe I was wrong, they will be there forever. So you can sit there and you can take it as like a woe is me, I feel so bad. I see it as an opportunity to show these people that they're fucking wrong. But also, don't kill yourself over that idea of I need to show them that they're wrong. Just do it naturally. And you just keep being you. Eventually, they'll come around. And if they don't, didn't matter to begin with. My heart goes out to Ironmouse. I think Ironmouse has been presented with a great opportunity of showing all these people to eat her shit because I'll be real, hey, you hate her because you ain't her, and that's the God's honest truth. Also, WC Dog for being a great friend.